Okay, what we're going to be showing today is our mini dental implant procedure with the immediate loading of a permanent porcelain to metal crown. Here is our mini dental implant patient. He's got an edentulous space at tooth number 13. In order to send out to the lab, we need to give them a Panorex x-ray of the area. The lab will take a look at that x-ray and make sure there's enough bone that can support the mini dental implant. They need an impression, so we're going to take a rubber base reprosil impression of the area. They need an excellent impression of that and a rubber base impression of the lower. So there's the impression and the lab slip. We're going to send that off to the lab. They will fabricate on your model a surgical stent with a titanium guiding sleeve that you will use to place your pilot hole as well as placing in your implant. So when the surgical stent comes back from the lab, you'll fit it to the patient's mouth. Make sure it fits, and you want to make sure it's nice and stable. It's great if it's got support on two sides with the teeth. In addition to that, the drill guide is placed into the sleeve for extra support and for extra guidance of your pilot hole drill. The implant we're placing in is 13 millimeters, so we're going to use about 35% of that length to make our pilot hole, which ends up being about 4.5 millimeters. The little metal sleeve that's up above the gum tissue is another 3.5 millimeters, so we're looking at about an 8 millimeter pilot hole. And now you can take the mini dental implant in the plastic with the plastic cap that comes on it and start screwing it in. At some point it'll start to resist, and then your plastic cap will come off because it won't turn anymore. It'll be slipping and sliding. And then you'll want to grab your finger driver. The finger driver is a tool that will fit precisely onto the implant and allow you the ability to put a little bit more pressure and turn that. So there's your finger driver. Continue to screw your implant in to the point where it resists the point where you can't turn it anymore. And then you're going to take a winged wrench. The winged wrench has got, kind of looks like a skate key almost. Put your final turns on it with the winged wrench till you get it to the height of the surgical stent. And then you know your implant is in the same position that they placed it in the lab to fabricate your crown. Once you've tried the crown on to make sure it fits, you're ready to cement. Go ahead and cement it with a resin cement like you would any crown, fitting right over the implant, putting it right to place. Clean it up and check the bite and you're done.
It's been 10 days since I had the mini implant done. I thought it went extremely smoothly. There really wasn't any discomfort. It looks great. It was really pretty much trouble-free. There were a lot of fingers in my mouth for a while, but that was probably the most uncomfortable part about the whole thing. I find myself looking in the mirror all the time to see what it looks like, and I'm very happy. I would certainly recommend this procedure to other people.